This nigga Marcus got me stepping my game up, dog. Let me get a Dutch angle. Let me get a Dutch angle in this motherfucker. I'm sorry. That's funny. Hey, look, man. How I put this, dog? You see the bricks in the back? Yeah. I got this shit photo shoot style, man. I'm gonna see if Marcus could. I'm gonna see if Marcus could direct my videos from now on, dog. I need you to direct these jumps. I'm gonna leave you alone. Look, Lewis, I think you misunderstanding where we coming from. It's not a first of all, it's not a personal deal. I'm not saying that you aren't a Kendrick fan. I believe that you definitely probably are a genuine fan of Kendrick Lamar. But before I address that, let me just say this. Let me say this first part. You saying that we, Marcus and I, didn't give Kendrick an honest listen. And let me say this. We don't have to. He doesn't deserve that. It's up to you to make me listen. Or your team. You got to get your team out there. That's what your team is for. Nobody's going to give you a listen. You haven't earned it yet. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you are going to make me listen. And I respect that. You are about to make me listen to Kendrick. And when I come out of it, maybe I'm a fan. And then I'm telling everybody the same thing you telling them. But nobody does. Dog, Kendrick Lamar, to me, I'm not going to just listen to him because the world said listen is what I'm saying. Give him an honest listen. He didn't, just because everybody's saying he's great is not going to force me to listen to this motherfucker. You know what I mean? It doesn't work that way. So without being redundant, Michael Jackson gets that from me. You know what I'm saying? There's a few people that get that from me. If Tribe dropped the album, I would give it a listen. If they found a bunch of Tupac shit in a case somewhere, I would give it a listen. Kendrick isn't in that category. If his team ain't working hard to force me to want to listen to what he's saying, then Kendrick is not going to get a listen from me. All right, next. We're going to talk about the fan breakdown, the makeup of Kendrick's fan base. Because I think you fit into a genuine and actual category of the fan makeup of Kendrick Lamar. I'm sure that 50% of his fans are real fans. At least 50%. At least. The dude is actually good. I didn't say he wasn't good. My problem is that his fan base is inflated. The inflated fan base comes from, say, 20% actual bandwagon people, and then another 30% of these people that Marcus and I are talking about that are, I don't even know what to call them, dude, but the problem with this group is that it's made up of people that you, I, and everybody else in the world should expect more from. We should be expecting more from these people. I don't care if you like Macklemore. I don't care if Macklemore's fan base is inflated. Macklemore's fan base is made up of a bunch of idiots. Noobs is what they call them online. The kids are saying noob. Kendrick Lamar's inflated fan base is made up of people that have a responsibility to be more picky, to be picky, you know, and not just jump on a guy. I expect more from the people that are saying Kendrick Lamar is the greatest fucking artist in the world. You hearing that shit from old school hip hop legends and giants. T.I. is telling you that you need to like Iggy Azalea because T.I.'s got a stake in Iggy Azalea, so I get it. I ain't mad at T.I. T.I. trying to make money. He's a salesman at that point. He's not actually telling you what he wants. He's telling you what the fuck he's got to tell you to sell records. Dog, but when, I don't know, fucking Cool Mo D, I'm just, tells you that Kendrick Lamar's a great rapper, dog, I expect more out of you, Cool Mo D. When you watch the dunk competition, it's guys in the stands, everybody in the stands holding up a 10 every time. Dr. J is always holding up a 6. And what I'm saying is that the people that are telling me that Kendrick Lamar is great are supposed to be the Dr. J's. They're supposed to be the Russian judges. And all the Russian judges are buying the Kool-Aid. And that's the problem, specifically. That's the crystallized problem. They just aren't, I don't know, man. Specifically, they're supposed to be more conscientious about the choices that they're making. They're supposed to be picky. They're supposed to be finicky. They're supposed to be. It's most of their jobs to do it. These guys are bloggers, and I'm not saying that you personally are subscribing to those blogs, right? I'm not saying that you personally are a part of that group. I think you're a real fan, and your fandom is gonna make me and it's gonna make Marcus take a listen. But you're not the guy I'm talking about. You aren't a part of the phenomenon that I'm talking about. The phenomenon that I'm talking about is these guys that are supposed to be serious, conscientious judges. These guys that are supposed to be, definitively checking every little, squeak and pop. And look, the shit that I hear, I'm hearing it. And if you're not hearing it, then you're not a good judge, or you lying to yourself. I'm hearing the mistakes. My ear is discerning enough to be like, oops, the American Idol judge type shit. These guys aren't supposed to be Paula. These guys are supposed to be Simon. Is that his name? I don't watch American Idol. That gay motherfucker. That British motherfucker. That's always telling people how whack they are. The people that are listening to Kendrick Lamar telling you that he's great are supposed to be the people that we count on to be difficult. That's it. You like my background and shit. I had to go to the basement. Get some light.